Shalom friends, Tom Wylie here. Wanted to do a quick video today about one of the most important parts of sustainability and designing it into your life and your legacy, as well as a tip for one way to help make that happen. So one of the biggest aspects of sustainability is whether or not you are taking the skills you're learning, the knowledge you're gaining, the worldview you believe or are building for yourself, and how well you reproduce that in the next generation. Because it's truly not that sustainable if you work your whole life long making it so you know how to grow your own food, how to store up supplies for yourself, how to build and fix and grow things for yourself and in connection with your community, if you aren't passing it on to the next generation. Because that's kind of how we got in this place in the first place, is the past couple generations didn't really pass on a lot of the knowledge, skills, and worldview, frankly, that they had. And they let the school system, the government, and other societal factors influence the next generations. And they just kind of let a lot of that go. And so here we find ourselves in this position where we used to know things. Our family line used to be able to be much more sustainable than we are now. But we've lost a lot of that. We've lost skills, we've lost knowledge, we've lost tools and the knowledge of how to use them and do it efficiently and effectively. We've lost a lot of beliefs and a lot of knowledge about history and the past. It's a big deal, and it's a major thing to focus on and be careful of in your overall plan of becoming more sustainable. And in the things you learn, have a plan for how to teach those things to the next generation. One way you can encourage your family to pick up the things that you're studying, learning, trying to get into, is pursue them together as a family. Especially one good way to do this is be curious as a family. Try to espouse and cultivate a curiosity among all of your family. This works great, especially if you still have younger kids. You can create a family-wide curiosity about something, and on many different levels you can pursue that thing. The simplest level can just be being curious about something enough to sit on the couch together and watch YouTube videos about that topic, but doing it together. That way you're all learning the same thing at the same time. You are becoming familiar with teachers of that topic, and you can learn kind of who you connect with, who vibes with your family the best. And then you can, encourage different members of your family to go different directions or different depths into that field, but you all still have that common experience of at least having learned some of it together. And it can go all the way to common shared experiences. We're out here in the country of Wales right now. I had never thought that we would end up here, but here we are, being Idaho and Missouri homesteaders originally. Here we are in Europe, exploring together as a family. Yesterday we went out to a city called Chester, and it was a Roman fortress city almost 2,000 years ago. So there's a lot of history there to explore. My family loves pursuing history and trying to get to the true version of the narrative that sounds the most plausible and matches all of our observations and things that we've seen from different cultures and histories combined, because we found a lot of the narrative to be missing certain elements. And so we together as a family love exploring those things. And so yesterday was a cool time for all of us together to experience wandering around in this place that used to be a Roman city, looking at artifacts in the museum, and just thinking through things together. We even had an opportunity, one of the items they had on exhibit was several stone altars that the Romans used to set up to their various gods when they would be out on a sea voyage and encounter a storm, or they'd be in the middle of a raging battle. Often they would make a pledge with the gods that they believed in, more or less, and they would make this vow that, well, if you get me out of this, sticky situation, then I'll make an altar to you, and I'll, offer up my riches to you regularly, or I'll testify to your greatness, or whatever. And so there were these stone altars. There was probably a half dozen at least, and there was inscriptions on them to the various gods that they were worshiping on those altars. And it was just an opportunity to share some of our worldview with our kids, and to point to a real historical artifact and say, this is what used to happen on this piece of rock. This is what these people believed. This is how they lived their lives. And that gives our kids opportunities to weigh those kind of actions, those kind of decisions, those kind of items, and just process things for themselves of, does that all make sense? Is that something I would do? And so there's opportunities. If you are exploring something, pursuing something, curious about something together as a family, that can really provide some of those golden opportunities for you, not just to tell your kids stuff, but to show them, and for you to experience those things together, that both of you now can look back on that memory of a common shared experience, and hopefully common shared worldview. So that's it for today. Tomorrow is Sabbath, so I may or may not release a video again tomorrow. I'm trying to put one out every day for 30 days, but it's a good amount of effort, spooling up from almost 0 to that. So I'm doing my best. I missed one yesterday, so I'm making sure I get one today. I might be able to slip something in tonight that would release tomorrow, so we'll see. These family and sustainability tips, a lot of them I am cultivating into an email series called Family Fridays. You can get access to these Family Friday emails, as well as a digital copy of my book, More Than Pie Crumbs, the picture book of priorities for parents, at my website. The link is below. That gives you immediate access to the digital copy of the book while we work on formatting it to go to the printer. You will be first in line to be notified when the printed book comes out and is available to purchase, and you will get an early bird discounted price as well when that book's available in print. And like I said, you'll also get those Family Friday emails. So make sure you take advantage of that. Stay tuned on this channel for updates. Like I said, we're trying to get a video out every day for the next 30 days. So turn the notification bell on so you will receive tomorrow or the next day's video. Shalom, and we'll catch you later.